All right, thanks. And I'm joined now by Carol Hardison, who is the head of Crisis Assistance Ministry. So we are seeing a situation now in Charlotte in which more people are being evicted from their apartments. Apartments are becoming more expensive in Charlotte. Townhomes are becoming more prevalent. Older apartments are being knocked down to build newer ones. Are we just pricing people out of the market?
Rob, evictions are a major problem for Charlotte.
Yeah.
Last year, over 30,000 were filed.
That many?
Over 30,000.
Wow.
That's
And these are people who are up on their rent, are they not?
So
a lot of them?
Thousands of them are, and their apartment complexes are being torn down to make way for the new ones.
Right.
And so yes, it's a complex cycle. We're so happy that our economy is booming,
Right.
but rents are going up over 30% in the last 5 or 6 years.
You know, I live in the Elizabeth neighborhood. There are some very low income, well, not low, but there are some older apartments there. People have been living there for years and years.
Yes.
They pay like $500 a month. That whole area is going to be bulldozed. And I don't know where they're going to go, where these people are going to go.
I don't either. And what happens is they'll get a 30-day notice
Yeah.
that you've got 30 days to find a new apartment. The next one will probably be 800 or 900 if they're lucky.
Yeah.
And it will take sometimes 2 or 3 dozen of apartments before you can find one. Get your kids moved to school. By the way, don't miss any work hours because we can't get behind on bills.
Yeah.
Shampoo your carpets and be in the new place with a security deposit, first month's, last month's rent. Hope you
Yeah.
don't have a pet because that's in another 300.
What do you do when people come to you? Because I know they're coming to Crisis Assistance Ministry.
It's really painful for the caseworkers to see people who have been living in the same place,
Yeah.
working hard and getting by. It's not what we're set up to do.
Right.
So we pull together agencies who can help people find homes and put some money in to help them with a security deposit and first month's rent.
Yeah.
It's not what we have funds for, but we have to do it.
You've got in front of you the report from the Opportunity TaskForce. So this has to really tie, that's part and parcel of this whole thing, of what's going on right here.
This report is so important, and I hope people will always keep it nearby. Yes, they're getting ready to hire the director
Yeah.
and launch this committee. It talks about the various things we can do at the systems level as well. And we also can't forget that the separation, the segregation in our community, where all of the people of color and people low income are living in one particular community, and that's a challenge for getting to school and getting to work. And so this report gives us a lot of system level solutions.
We're going to run out of time here. Carol, before we go, let me ask you about winter months. I know that your organization is probably in some need of funding right now with regard to heating.
So there's always a rush at this time of year, and fundraising hasn't kicked in. It kicks in sort of in the end of the year, and public dollars are not what they used to be. It is always a challenge.
Yeah.
You learn after working here that people make it through spring and summer, sometimes without gas, sometimes without electricity, and they need it now.
Okay, Carol, it's always great seeing you. Keep up the good work. Thanks so much for joining us. That's our end of conversation for today. Right now it's time to check in with the Weather on the One's Forecast Center.